Hello guys, today in this tutorial I will be showing you that how basically you can add a trash button inside your Google Gmail. This is application Gmail inbox. So in the last tutorial we have seen how basically we can display all the messages that you receive inside your Gmail inbox. So inside this nice little table we developed this functionality in the last tutorial. So this is, I think, is the third tutorial in the playlist of tutorials mastering the Gmail API. So if you haven't watched the previous two tutorials, I will highly recommend that you watch those. And we have built these functionality in the previous two tutorials. So in this specific tutorial, we will be looking at how basically we can add the button here, simply this trash button. So if you click this button, your message will be moved to the trash. And if you see inside your Gmail, there is a special section out there of trash messages. So all the messages which are not of use, they are shifted to the trash folder, and the messages which is present more than 30 days, it will automatically permanently be deleted. So you can see we have this trash button out there. So as I click this message, as I click this button, you will see this message will be removed from the DOM here and it will be shifted here in the trash. So if I refresh it, you will see this message will be there. You can see in the trash folder automatically. So as I am clicking this button, it is making a fetch post request in the background to the Gmail API. You can see all these messages are deleted. You will see that it is moved to the trash folder. They are not deleted, but they are just moved to the trash folder. So automatically after 30 days, Google will automatically delete all these messages. So this will also help you to gain some space as well. So you can see you can display more messages here, and every message will now have a trash button out there. So we will try to add this functionality in this tutorial, guys. So I have given all the source code for this tutorial, specific tutorial. So this is the blog post. You can just read the step-by-step blog post here. So you just need to basically first of all read this blog post before you come to this blog post. I have embedded the link here. Step-by-step instruction is given, so you can just read this blog post alongside with watching this video. So let's get started here. So let me just delete and start from scratch. So let me just delete here. So up till now you can see, if I refresh the page here, we have built all this functionality in the last two tutorials inside this playlist. So if I just refresh here, so in the last tutorial we are displaying this according to the slider. If you change this value, the messages are increasing. You can see that. We also have a logout button. If you click it, you will be log out from here. So once again you need to grant the permission. So this we have built in the previous two tutorials. So definitely watch these tutorials in the playlist so that you get all the source code and all the knowledge as well. So now in order to add a button, guys, first of all we will manipulate the profile.html, and here we will add a simple table heading here, which is move to trash. We will simply add this heading here, and after this go to profile.js. So right here, whenever we are manipulating this inner HTML, we will add one more table data tag here. So this table data will be a simple button, guys. So inside this table data we will have a simple button. So this button label will be simply trash, and here we just need to assign a on click event handler to this button. So whenever the user click on this button, we need to hide this message, remove this message from the DOM, and also make a fetch API request. So inside double quotes here we will simply make a simple fetch request. So let me show you the method, guys, inside the single quotes. Let me show you the endpoint where what we are using here. So if you go to the Gmail API documentation, you will find out this method here, which is called as trash method. And basically this is the endpoint that we are hitting right here, https gmail.googleapis.com/gmail. Here you need to provide your user ID. In this case, this will be me. And messages, you need to provide the message ID here and /trash. So this is a simple post request, and these are the parameters out there, recommended parameters, user ID and the actual ID of the message. That's it. So this will be a simple post request, and I can simply copy paste the URL. This is the URL we will be hitting. So simply I will paste it, And for the user ID, guys, I already told you this value will be me because we are doing it for our own account, that's why. And the ID, you can see in the previous tutorial we have stored all this information. As you can see here, we are storing the ID of the inside this object message data. The ID is stored right here, data.id. So we can access this using this message data.id object. We will pass the ID of the message like this. So now, guys, you just put a comma, and inside curly brackets we will write the method to be post method inside single quotes. And here we just need to provide the headers as well. So we need to require the access token. So headers, new headers, and inside parentheses we will pass the access token like this inside curly brackets, which is authorization colon, and inside single quotes you will just write BEARER, bearer, and then followed by the access token. That's it. So we are storing the access token inside the local storage at the very top. You can see that we are getting this access token whenever you reload the page. So you just need to provide the access token, that's it. So this is all that you need to do, guys. So this returns a promise, so we can handle the promise using the dot then statement. So basically this returns our info. We can simply display this inside console log info, and here we can simply remove this message also, guys. Whenever you click the trash button, you also don't need this message on the screen, so we also need to remove it. So for doing this, it's very easy. We need to give it an ID to this table row tag. So wherever you are creating this, so basically we are in a loop out there. So if you see, we are in for each loop. So for each message, this operation will be printed out. So we need to give it a unique ID to it. So this unique ID will be the actual ID of the message. So inside single quotes, we will be attaching the ID of the message. So this is stored inside message data dot ID. So every time this ID will be unique, guys, because the ID of the message is unique. It is stored inside this message data ID variable. So we are just attaching it so that we can target inside the JavaScript. So here we can simply remove it. We can simply call a method document.getElement by ID, and we can target it using single quotes. This will be message data dot ID. And this contains a remove method, guys, which automatically deletes the element from the DOM. So this is just a JavaScript method which automatically removes the element from the web page. That's it. So now if you click this trash button, guys, your message will be removed and it will be shifted into the trash section of Gmail API. Let me refresh this, and let me open this in a different account. Let's suppose we have this account here. Let me open Gmail first of all, and you can see very few messages are there right here, guys. You can see that. So now if I open this, so we need to first of all sign in with Google and first of all grant the permission. So you can see at most we are showing 5 messages, and let's suppose I click this trash button, and if I show you no messages present inside trash, if I show you, so no messages are stored here. If I now click trash, you will see this message will be removed. Second as well, third as well, fourth as well. So all the messages are removed, and now if I check inside the trash folder, you will also see, and all these messages are being shifted here. You will see that. So basically now what we can do is that we can empty the trash. If you want to save space, click on OK. You can see that. So in this way, guys, you can automatically transfer messages, and you can request some more messages here. You can see that. Click on trash. So you can see that your messages are successfully moving to the trash folder. So you can see that. So in this way, guys, you can do this process. This is the tutorial. So please hit that like button, subscribe the channel, and I will be uploading some more tutorials inside this specific playlist of Gmail API. I will be adding some more features to this app so that we can search messages also in the next tutorial. So keep watching this tutorial series, and I will be seeing you in the next one.